Welcome to ETH Daily, a daily briefing on the latest in Ethereum. Here's your latest for Tuesday, December 23rd, 2025. Gnosis chain executes a hard fork to recover funds from the balancer hack. The Ethereum Foundation announces the venue for DEF CON 8, and Grow the Pie adds support for Polygon Proof of Stake. All this and more starts right after this message. This episode is sponsored by Archive, an Ethereum-aligned data layer for Web3. Archive merges guarantees of blockchain with the performance and flexibility of traditional databases. Find out more at archive.network/daily. Gnosis chain executed a hard fork to recover approximately $9 million in assets stolen from Balancer V2 on Gnosis chain during the Balancer exploit in early November. The funds have been successfully transferred into a DAO-controlled wallet. Gnosis chain is working on returning the recovered assets to affected users. Gnosis node operators must update their clients and follow the fork to avoid penalties. The Balancer exploit impacted Balancer V2 composable stable pools and Balancer V2 forks across multiple chains, resulting in over $110 million in total assets stolen. The Ethereum Foundation announced that DEF CON 8 will be held at the JIO World Convention Center in Mumbai, India, from November 3rd to the 6th, 2026. As the world's largest gathering of Ethereum developers, the event will feature a mix of deep technical sessions, newcomer programming, community hubs, and cultural installations. To maintain a focus on the main event, DEF CON organizers urge ecosystem teams to schedule side events before or after the official 4-day event. The conference concludes just before Diwali, a major festival of lights celebrated throughout the country. And lastly, Grow the Pie integrated support for Polygon Proof of Stake into its Ethereum ecosystem analytics tracker. Polygon Proof of Stake now has a dedicated chain page on Grow the Pie where users can track real-time TPS, network activity, and economic data. With over $3.3 billion in bridged TVL, including $2.2 billion in stablecoins, Polygon Proof of Stake ranks as the 9th largest chain by total value bridged. Detailed application-level metrics for builders will also be added to the dashboard. In other news, EURC hits 300 million euros in market cap, CAP hits $400 million in TVL, and the Rainbow Wallet adds support for prediction markets. There will be no daily briefing over the next 2 days. We'll see you back on Friday, December 26th. This has been a roundup of today's top news stories in Ethereum. You can support this podcast by subscribing and following us at ETH Daily. Also subscribe to our newsletter at ethdaily.io.